Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. If you are new here, my name is Maya. And yeah, we have a lot of catching up to do, so I guess we should get right into it. Hold on, I need notes. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I haven't posted on YouTube in the last probably like 8 months. So I kind of wanted to do a video just to catch up, kind of let you in on like what's been going on in my life and all that stuff. Obviously there is no excuse for not posting for 8 months, but like I do kind of have some reasonings, you know. But yeah, especially with everything that's kind of going on in the world, I just thought that I would sit down, talk to you guys, kind of let out some things that's been going on with me, how I've been kind of dealing with everything, what have I been up to, what are like my future plans, all this stuff. So it's not like I have been totally ignoring you guys or anything like that. I've been kind of like hinting at possibly getting back into YouTube, but there was a lot of like technological issues along with it. Like for instance, like I needed to get a monitor that actually worked. So like if you see me looking down, it's my monitor. I finally have one, thank the Lord. I also was thinking about just getting a new camera in general, but they're so expensive and I don't have all the money in the world to be just spending like $1,500 on like a camera. So I'm making do with what I have, which I think is good enough for right now, but hopefully I can get, you know, better technology, better lighting, stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into it. So I have some tea with me, and also look how cute it is, you guys. It's so cute, isn't it? I have oh wait, hold on, it's on both sides. Wait, that's awesome. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. So I am gonna kind of start back from my last YouTube video. I think it was like the tiny makeup challenge. So that was right before I started working completely by myself. So I was in training when I started training at the beginning of August. So I started training and so I was underneath someone. I was still like not fully on my own. For those of you who do not know, I am a medical scribe. I work at a urologist office. I love my job. I have gotten used to it now, but like back then it was like so over my head and I had never really worked a 40-hour job before. I had just gotten out of college and all that. So pretty much I was working underneath someone, so I still had like the time to make videos, edit's probably the longest like part of everything that's going on. So I actually started on my own at the beginning of September, and I think I posted my last video like the end of August. I also took the MCAT right before I took the MCAT right after my last video, so that was kind of crazy. And then I actually ended up applying to med school while working, and that was like a whole mess within itself. Like applying to medical school is no joke. If you want like a Q&A type video with like how to apply to med school and like kind of my input on it, I can definitely do that for you guys. So I'll kind of talk about med school a little later, but anyway, so I pretty much was applying to med school, going through that whole entire process, and then I also was working 40 hours a week. And so I literally just did not have time to like sit down and do makeup videos or do like a Q&A type thing. I didn't even like post on my blog Instagram for the longest time, which like made me really sad just because, you know, I want to and I love doing makeup. It's just, it wasn't like physically possible for me at that time. So then pretty much what ended up happening was like months and months went by and I was like, holy crap, I have not posted a makeup video or anything like that. And you know, like some of my really good friends have been like, hey girl, like where are you at? Like why aren't you posting? And I kind of felt bad, you know, to tell you the truth, because like I was posting pretty regularly and then I kind of stopped and then I moved and all this stuff. It was just super crazy. And then like the winter came, and you know, like everyone goes through like seasonal affective disorder. I most definitely did. And I was just trying to like work out a bunch. I was trying to stay active. I was trying to do a bunch of things just to keep myself, you know, busy. But the one thing that I didn't think of doing is making videos. So pretty much that was like a whole mess within itself. And then it kind of became like January, and like it was 2020, and I was like, holy crap, like I'm gonna make it my New Year's resolution to like start posting again. So then, yeah, pretty much like that was at the beginning of January, and then everything happened with the virus I cannot name because YouTube is not allowing it. So, that's pretty much what ended up happening. I have overall had a really good end to my 2019. You know, the only thing was really like I haven't gotten into any medical schools, which is okay. I'm like moving forward, kind of, you know, just thinking about the next step and what is going to help me get into med school. I knew that it wasn't going to be easy. I knew it wasn't going to be like a walk in the park. Right now, pretty much like there's no really update. I've just gotten a lot of rejections, which is okay. That's part of life. It's part of, you know, what goes on. I'm not too worried about it. I am not like overly upset about it. I mean, it was upsetting, obviously. So right now, I'm pretty much applying to master's programs that have a direct link to a DO or MD school, and so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is I'm applying, I'm doing interviews for that. It's super exciting. The programs are typically a year, so if everything works out well, I will be going to med school hopefully, and honestly keep me like in your thoughts and like, you know, send positive energy out to me that I will be getting in and starting med school hopefully fall 2021. Which seems like a long time away from now, but like honestly it can come up and sneak up on you. Yeah, it's just been really amazing being, not like amazing like oh my god I'm so happy to be out of college. It's just been a really growing experience, and I just feel like I've grown so much, and like I just am looking at the world in a completely different perspective than I did at one point. And I just feel like the people who have stuck with me and who like continue to reach out to me and who continue to be my friend and who continue to like, you know, just make sure everything's okay with me, make sure like I'm doing okay, especially during this time. It's just been so incredible and so just amazing seeing, you know, people just care about one another. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of just been the update. Pretty much I work throughout the week. I have an apartment. I live by myself. I FaceTime my family and my friends. I've been on trips with my family and friends that I wasn't able to when I was in college. And I've also like kind of on a sour note, I've seen like who like rides with me and who will be with me through like everything during this situation as well, like just during like getting out of college and all this stuff. Like I saw the people who are making an effort to still talk to me and still like contact me and all this stuff, and I saw the people that didn't. I don't know what happened with us. Maybe it was just like the fact that we were in college together and we kind of like had to talk to each other. I felt that way a little bit about just a decent amount of people I went to college with, and that's okay. Like people will come and go, and I've kind of realized that slowly just throughout this whole entire process. But yeah, it's been really interesting, and I'm kind of glad I took a break from YouTube and took a break from making content, because I feel like I just needed to just live my life. And now that everything is going on, this is what makes me happy. Like creating content makes me happy, you know, doing my makeup makes me happy, like dolling myself up for no reason. I'm not going anywhere today. I actually have the day off of work today, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to do my makeup, you know, have fun with makeup. I get so much makeup, like I spend a lot of money on makeup, like more than I should, and yet I don't actually like use it. And I'm like, Maya, what are you doing? Use the makeup that you're buying. I will, by the way, have all the details of this makeup look down below So yeah, I didn't want to like do my makeup and talk because I really want to focus on the content of me talking, of us like having a one-on-one conversation as opposed to being distracted. So lastly, I just kind of want to briefly talk about everything that's going on right now. So I'm an essential worker. I work in the medical field, so I am still working right now. And pretty much every single person in my family that is working. So my family is an essential worker. The only person that is able to work at home right now is my brother-in-law. He works in IT, not meaning that he's not essential. He is 100% essential, but he is working from home now. Essential as in the people that are still able to leave their apartments and go to work is what I mean by essential workers. Every worker is essential. So I am talking about healthcare workers. I am talking about food industry workers. I'm talking about janitors. They're essential, and like everyone that works for like online websites, like the people like the Sephora workers that I like keep buying makeup from. So those are kind of the essential workers I'm talking about. So everyone in my family, except for my grandma who's retired and my brother-in-law who thankfully can work from home, are essential workers. So my oldest sister, the one with all the kiddos, she works in childcare. My mother works also in the healthcare field, and my dad is a physician. He works in the healthcare field as well. And my sister is a nurse. And she works with babies. So of course there are gonna be people that are constantly giving birth, yada yada yada. I work in the healthcare as well. We're just a healthcare family and childcare family. So we are all still working. We still go to our jobs. I have a super duper reduced schedule, so I am only really working 2 days out of the week. This week was a little different. I'm working 4 days, but so yeah, it's pretty much just been like that. We have all been working still. And I kind of posted something at the beginning of all of this regarding people's wordings on social media. So if those of you who don't know, I got rid of my Facebook temporarily because I came across a post by someone that I was friends with, and they essentially said something along the lines, and I'm not like quoting and I'm not attacking this person by any means. That is not the like purpose of this conversation at all. Pretty much they said, if you are still going out, and I just want to make it clear, like they did not say if you have to go out or if you're like choosing to go out. They didn't make that differentiation. Pretty much this person was like, if you are still going out, you are the reason why older people are dying. And I was like, holy crap, like, what? So pretty much I posted on my Instagram something along the lines of like, be really careful with your wording. Like I, along with pretty much my whole entire family, excluding like my nieces and nephew and my brother-in-law, have to leave the house. And so I completely understand where that person was coming from, and I know that they didn't mean it in a vindictive way, but really during this time we need to come together and stop blaming each other. You can blame the person that, you know, is going out without a reason, who's, you know, you can do all that. You can, you know, go on social media and complain all you want, but like that's not helping. You going on Facebook and like generalizing everyone that leaves as like the reason why older people are dying. It's not just older people, it's younger people as well. So like, let's not get it mixed up. Everyone is at risk, and that's just the plain point of it all, is everyone is at risk. If you're doing your part by self-isolating, I give you an A++, thumbs up, like you're doing great. But before you go on your rant on Facebook, please, please, please think about the word choice you're using. Because there are some people, like myself, like my whole entire family, we are going and working and risking ourselves and risking getting this, you know, virus that I'm not allowed to name every single day, because that is our job. That is what we signed up for. We are healthcare workers. And, you know, before you start thanking only healthcare workers, thank the people that clean. Thank the people that are at your food industry. When you order from Grubhub or Uber Eats, there's someone making that food, there's someone delivering that food, there's someone staying open. Just remember to thank everyone other than just the healthcare workers. Whenever you go to the grocery store, the grocery workers, they are risking their livelihood and all of that stuff for you to be able to still have food to eat. So just remember that before you just start jabbering. And that's kind of why I got rid of Facebook, because I was like, I'm so over people just talking and talking just to hear themselves say something, or just typing to just see themselves on Facebook. Like, it was driving me crazy. And I'm kind of getting to my like last end with Twitter too, do not get me wrong, because I've seen a lot of like really sad stories of people getting sick, and then at the end it's like turns political, and I'm just like, can we just please, like, for the love of all that is good, politics right now, like, we need to focus on our society and what is going on with society. And so I was like really like moved by what these people were saying, and then they were like, vote for so and so, blah blah blah, all that stuff, and I'm just like, this had nothing to do with politics until you brought it up. I'm getting off my soapbox now. All I'm gonna say is just remember to thank the people that deserve to be thanked, not just healthcare workers, but all the other people that are working right now while you're able to, I hope, work from home. A lot of my friends are able to work from home. All my friends that are still in college are able to stay home. Just remember to thank the people that don't have that option, and be really careful about the word choices you use when you kind of go off on tangents. We are not going to get through this with one or two or millions of people just cooperating. We need everyone to. And I just wanted to kind of end it off on that. I was just gonna end it on kind of a lighter note, what I've been doing, you know, during when I do self-quarantine. So other than when I am working and other than when I am grabbing something groceries wise, I am not going anywhere. I just want to make that super clear. I am either here, my parents' house, or at work. And I just want to make that super clear, just because I'm not technically allowed to self-quarantine, because I still have work and I still go into a clinic, does not mean that I'm not taking the precautions to not do the things that, you know, I'm not like having people over. I'm having FaceTime dates, which that's one thing that I've been doing. So I'm just gonna kind of end off this video with kind of a more positive note, I would say, just on things that I've been personally doing since the whole, you know, since everything has been going on, the pandemic has been going on. Okay, so to end off the video, I am just going to let you guys know what I've been kind of doing during my time off. So for instance, today, I cleaned for like 3 hours. I kind of went a little insane. I vacuumed, I mopped, I cleaned off all the surfaces, I like changed my sheets. The only thing I didn't do was laundry, but like, you had to stop at one point. So I cleaned, I made myself breakfast, and then I did my makeup, and now I'm doing my video. I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm gonna work from home for a little bit and get ready for tomorrow when we're in clinic. And that's pretty much like my plan today. Exercise wise, I have been exercising 6 out of 7 days a week. So I have been doing a lot of at-home workouts. So my parents' house has an elliptical, so I was able to use that. They have weights, I was able to use that. When I'm at my apartment, I don't have that stuff. We do have a gym. I'm not going to the gym right now. I'm not even sure if it's open, to tell you the truth. I have no idea. So what I've been doing is I've been doing so much yoga. If you are someone that suffers, like I do, from mental health problems or, you know, mental health illnesses, I have diagnosed generalized anxiety and panic disorder. I was diagnosed back when I was 8 years old. So I've been dealing with this for 14 years now. And something like this, as scary as it is and how much anxiety it's causing, I think everyone, I've found ways to deal with that. So for instance, I've been doing so much yoga. I do yoga at least 4 to 5 times a week. And then I've also gotten super into crystals. I've been learning a lot about crystals. I'm actually doing a thing on my private Instagram where I'm doing like a crystal of the week, of the day. I try to do a day, but sometimes I don't get around to it. I have been reading. I just started a new book. Reading is a way that I can really just get all the stress out of, you know, my day and my week. I love reading. I have been a few bar workouts. So there's like at home pure bar workouts. Those kick my ass. But if you really want to get a good workout in, 110% do that. I have been watching a lot of YouTube. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I've been watching a lot of just random stuff. I have, like I said this morning, I was cleaning, just kind of like reorganizing my life, reorganizing my apartment. I've been trying to avoid the news. I'm not like being ignorant, and I'm not like, oh my god, I don't want to know what's happening. It's just when I listen to the news, I get more stressed out, more freaked out, and I can't do it every day. I mean, some people might be able to, like my like parents are able to listen to the news every day. I can't. I feel like my anxiety just like going up, and I just feel like my sadness is getting worse and all this stuff. I'm really trying to stay positive about everything, even though it's very sad. But I just think that you need to take time away from your phone. Don't just get into the habit of just being on your phone constantly and being like, you know, looking at Twitter and looking at all these other things. So yeah, it's just, I've been taking time away, just disconnecting from everything. Like, if that just means, you know, meditating for a little bit, I've been doing a lot of that. I meditate at least once a day. Just kind of like not being near your phone, not being near, like not having YouTube on in the background or music in the background, just kind of taking a deep breath. You can even listen to like guided meditation. I'll link my favorite yoga page down below. It's actually on YouTube. It's Yoga with Adrienne. I love her. I've been doing my yoga practices with her. And I've been FaceTiming friends and family, FaceTiming my nieces and nephew, FaceTiming my parents, FaceTiming my parents and my sisters, FaceTiming my friends. I've been having FaceTime dates where like we all get a drink and we just like kind of like have a wine night, but obviously not in person. Just chatting on the phone with people. And yeah, just kind of not sitting around and doing stuff. And then I've also been applying to master's programs, so that takes up a decent part of my time. So yeah, if you guys want kind of like a day in the life, I've never vlogged before, but I could do a day in the life. I'm happy to do a day in the life. Oh, and also if you are able to, go on walks, get outside. It looks like decent weather right now, so I'm probably gonna go on a walk actually after this video. I don't want to go too late, so I'll probably go on a walk around my apartment complex. When I'm home, I do videos. I take walks with my mom and my dad and my sister sometimes. It kind of just depends on like who wants to take a walk, and it's so amazing, y'all. Like, outdoor air, it hits different. It really does. It like gets you just like, oh Lord, it's so relaxing. So please, 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 if the weather is permitting, go and take a walk. If that means like walking around, I literally did like 3 circles around my apartment complex yesterday to like hit a certain like mileage. And it was so relaxing. I was talking to my one of my best friends on the phone while I was taking the walk. If there's a really nice day out, like lay out, read a book outside, have your breakfast outside. I live in Michigan, so that can be sometimes a little difficult. We don't have the best weather, but like if you have a pool, go swimming in a pool. I mean, I wouldn't recommend like swimming in a public pool, like, but if you personally have a pool, like I would go swimming. And just staying active, you know, try to eat healthy, try to just try to wake up every single morning. For instance, like when I don't have, you know, somewhere to be in the morning, I'm still trying to wake up, wash my face, do my skincare routine, you know, I brush my teeth, I get dressed, even if it's like in sweats. Just try to make it so that you feel like you're going somewhere, you're doing something. I feel like I've just been chatting for like the longest amount of time ever, and I'm sorry that like I, you know, have just literally been talking. I didn't do my makeup today. I can do my makeup. I can do probably like a full face of like my favorite makeup right now, like my go-tos and stuff like that. If you guys want, give me some video ideas. I'm gonna try to start cranking out some videos now that I have a working monitor. I know where my battery charger is now for my camera. So yeah, just give me any suggestions down below if you want a Q&A, if you want literally any of the above. I am not on TikTok, so I can't do any of the TikTok stuff, but I could do a vlog. Like I said, I do only go into work 2 days a week, so the other days I am at my apartment or at my parents' house. And so yeah, I really appreciate you guys listening to me rant / just listening to me in general. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you at my next video. Bye guys.